Happy Monday, guys. Hi. So today is Monday, of course, duh. I just said it. And we're going to talk about freedom dreaming. And of course, we got it from my book. We want to do more than survive and of Black Lives Matter thing. But so what is freedom dreaming? So from according to Dr. Bettina Love, which I really like, and Ella Baker, the ultimate goal of abolitionist teaching is freedom. Freedom to create your reality, where uplifting humanity is the center of all decisions. Right? So, what we need to do is abolitionist teaching is to tear down the educational survival complex. Freedom dreaming is creating a vision for what schools will be when education survival complex is destroyed. Now, we are in the midst of that right now. COVID, the Rona has completely illuminated all the crap that we've been saying about how horrible the educational system is right now. Frankly, it's like the roof is on fire. So it's the roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the end burn, burn, burn. Yes, let it burn down. Do we really, really want to keep this educational system? I mean, this system, come on, y'all. Let's be realistic. This is a spirit killer. It is outdated. It was never meant to educate. It was meant to make our children into workers, to make people richer and are still poor. We don't need that at all. So we can either be brave and create a new system of education rooted in love and joy and the love of learning, or we can resurrect this old, dead, and decaying education monstrosity called education system, like Dr. Frankenstein's monster or zombies. It is up to you. But to me, I choose to freedom dream. So, what does that mean? That means art and giving children a space to breathe. And they say take care of Maslow's needs before hierarchy before you take care of education. Blah 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 blah. There's so many books on that. Blah 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 blah. Take care of the soul and take care of the mind. And then you get to the learning. So it's stuff like letting kids be kids and understanding that everybody learns a different way at a different speed. And these tests and grit is a bunch of BS. Okay. We don't need no assessments. We don't need tests. Of course, you had tests to see if you mastered something, but it wasn't based on data points so that people can sell more books and curriculums to schools, or a mistelling of history. We need an education system that allows our kids to grow and enjoy and become thinkers and innovators and see school as a part of their community, as not as a prison sentence that is everlasting and can't wait to get out of. Because I know when I was a kid, I could not stand school. I could not wait till 3 o'clock. I couldn't. I spent most of my time either in the back of the classroom because my name started with W. So that's how they arranged me, is in the back of the class, my last name. So I was with a bunch of boys, or looking out the window. We can't have that anymore. We don't need it. What is this education system serving us? Nothing. It's giving us absolutely nothing. So let's dream. So my question to you, if if you could truly truly make up a new education system, how would you do it? Would you start at 6? Would you start when they're ready? I mean, do we start with the alphabet? Does it really matter? Like, do we start with little things like, tying our shoes? What if they can't get to tie their shoes? Why do they need to tie their shoes? Why do they need to wear shoes? Like, seriously, I don't like wearing shoes. I'm not even gonna lie. So that's what we really need to think about. And I am excited to do this because this is what we need to do. This is what we need. We have the chance to totally rework the system. We got a chance to let this sucker burn down and create a new one. It is time to create a new system. So, what would I do if we are to redesign a new school? You're like, Leah, this is too big. This is too big to design a new education system. I'm just a para. Listen, do you know I love rainbows? Do you know why I love rainbows? Rainbows has are made of droplets of water, and every droplet of water has everything it needs to make a rainbow except for light. It is the most coolest mathematical science thing ever. A gajillion drops of water falling at the exact moment. So the light hits the becomes a prism. The light hits the water and becomes a prism, and each droplet splits into the colors perfect, and it's continual. Billions and billions and billions of droplets of water, and they all create every individual color of the rainbow. We are that droplet of water. I mean, come on, y'all. We can do this. So let's be honest. Let's do it slow. How about we don't even try the whole system? Try your classroom. Try your group. As a para, we are the masters of small group. Even if it's corrective reading, corrective math. If you have freedom like me to pretty much work it any way you want to, how would you design your space? How would you design your free dreaming? How would you dream about how you would do your group? What would you change? What would you keep? How would you do it differently? Like, would you really do it differently? Would you focus on art and smush it all together, or music, or dance? I mean, they had this thing called the Genius Hour. I have to play with that. I had to look at that. What would you do? This is your opportunity to freedom dream. Dream of what you think the school, your classroom, your group could be without the restraints. That is your mission. That is your mission. Take a few moments in between hybrid learning or, you know, virtual learning. I'm still on virtual learning, and just write it down. I would love to see what anybody says, because I think I'm going to write mine down, and I'm going to post it on Instagram and on Facebook of my freedom dreams for my groups and my school and the community. And I would love to see what everybody else's is. Please and thank you. Freedom dreaming. I'm so excited about this. I don't even know how to say it. I am excited. I'm just imagining freedom dreaming, freedom to create a place where our children doesn't think of school as a prison, where they're truly educated and their disabilities is actually an ability and is not stopping them. How do we do it? I'm so excited to do this with you, and I hope you come along with me, and we are going to be abolitionists together. Oh, y'all. So that's our homework. What? I want y'all to freedom dream with me. I want you to freedom dream. Write it down. Write all of the words that come to mind when you think of how you would transform a new education system in your classroom, your group. Okay? Next up is our tip of the week. Got a good one. Now it's time for the tip of the week. I've been waffling back and forth on this one. So, how's everybody doing on reviewing? Me, still working on it. I'll let you know when I accomplish it for real, for real. But let me know how you're doing on reviewing, because if y'all got hints on how to do it better than that, let me know, because I'm still having trouble. Anyway, the tip of the week is set a regular time each week for planning so that it becomes part of your schedule and one of your professional habits. So I like it. And of course, it comes from this book, The Proactive Paraeducator. So, what they mean by that, I still have problems with that. Well, no, I don't. Is, take some time, even if you get a break every once in a while, even if it's 5 minutes a day or 10 minutes a day, plan out what you want to do and your goals for how to accomplish it. Usually by this time, I have my plan for next year, but this year, I just couldn't do it. I was like, Mom, I can't do it. You know how I usually have it planned. She said, Girl, give yourself a break. You'll have it planned. So, my goal is I'm going to plan out what I want to do for next week tonight. No, yeah, tonight. I probably have to finish doing this, and how I plan to accomplish it, because I do need to take that time, and I am one for going over the Common Core standard things. I will go through that and reverse it back until I get what I want out of it with something I want to do, if it's art, drawing, or watching clouds, or project based learning, which is kind of hard to do virtually. But like, so the plan is right now, my kids are learning about Eshu. And we got that from Dr. Carr, which is Eshu is from Yoruba in West Africa, and it is the trickster or the Ashe. He has the power of the Ashe, and we're trying to find him in cartoons. So we kind of leaped into this one. It was like a big rabbit hole for us. And now I have to go back and plan for how we're going to end up with our finished product. So take a little bit of time, plan it out. Corrective reading, corrective math. Yes, you can plan it out. Don't, try. Let me know how it goes. I'm curious if I'm just the only one struggling with this. All right, next up is our inspirational thought of the week. Found a good one. It's not from the back front, it's from the back. All right, guys, here's the inspirational thought I'm leaving you with. So, of course, it comes from my book. P is for pirate, and it's from the back. They have fun things in the back. Now, this one, listen. L is for lion. Teachers must roar, Paris, must roar to have their voices heard to challenge the status quo and mediocrity. Burn it down. Freedom dreaming. They must be leaders, unafraid to stand out from the crowd, to take the path less traveled, and to be innovators. Time to freedom dream, people. It is our time. Teachers are the voice of education and must be uncompromising champions of all students. Roar for all to hear. It's time to freedom dream, y'all. It's time to get up. It's trying to reimagine and redo. Let's get to it. Bye.